Hi, my name is Lucas Cavalcante, and this year I'm running for mayor of Recife. Our city is beautiful, historic, and economically important for the country. Despite that, in our state, 1/3 of the 14 registered thefts per hour occur in Recife. It's just like an Airbus A320 assaulted per day. Recife has characteristics that could bring to it a promising future, but the bad administration is pulling it down. Our city has many problems, many issues to be solved. For example, we have big problems in education and safety due to the lack of teachers and the lack of police officers. Public transportation is also suffering from big problems, such as traffic jams and overcrowding on buses and subways. Education is one of the most important aspects of city. In Brazil, private schools are usually better than private ones, and I want to invert this situation, mainly in our city. Since we are the city with the best public education in our country, as reported by Revista Exame, we should be the first to make it as good as a private system. So, we'll do that by initiating a full-time school program. It will have the objective of giving our children the opportunity to do extracurricular activities to supplement their morning class subjects. Therefore, I want to make every public school have a structure to support a full-time school program. These schools will have a lunch program for students and will provide extracurricular activities like sport and language classes with qualified teachers. We must give the best education we can for the future of this nation. Safety is another key issue in Recife because it makes us, citizens, worried about our own city. According to a theft reporting website, Recife is one of the top 10 cities with the highest robbery rate in Recife. This is made clear when you know that every day more than 5 buses are robbed in our city. This is not a half of the safety issue in Recife. According to the Jornal do Comércio, there are just 3 women's police stations in Recife, and only one of them is 24/7. It's open 24/7. This is unacceptable, as we must protect our mother, grandmothers, sisters, and every single woman around us. Thus, I will create a plan to make our city safer for our women. I will build 10 police stations dedicated just to women and make half of them open 24/7. Not only that, I will also hire double the number of police officers we already have to protect all citizens. Traffic congestion is another one of Recife's more stressful issues. We all know that traffic jams are the label of Recife, and we all hate when you're leaving work or picking up a children at school and we face a traffic jam. Our city has a big public transportation issue. As reported by a national newspaper, Recife has the slowest traffic for the second year in a row. And this is not the only issue, because bus and subways overcrowding is as stressful as traffic jams. According to the Diário de Pernambuco, our city has 30% more buses than what it really needs, but traffic jams make this insufficient. As you can see, the central problem is the traffic congestion. Thus, I will create a project to build more expressways, just like Via Mangue. I also plan to put more traffic wardens to check for traffic violations on the most crowded streets and avenues. As you can see, Recife has characteristics that makes it a good city to live in, but some issues are covering up these qualities. In my government, this city will be revived and be the city we all would like to live in. I will eliminate all the key issues of our city, such as traffic jams, the high rate of theft, the lack of police officers, and public schools being worse than private ones. With my great administration, our cities will feel safer, less stressed, and be sure these children are receiving a good education at school. I will use all my experience with administration management to make all these proposals become reality. Thus, vote for me, Lucas Cavalcante, and let's make Recife great again.